Good evening. My name is Marc McGuire, and this evening I've asked Eric and Karina to join me. When I perform magic, I sometimes get the request to show something practical, something that people can use in their daily lives. For example, let's say you're playing cards. How do you know whether the other person is cheating? And this is a very useful thing to know, particularly if you're playing for money. My advice is always, when you're looking at your own cards, keep one eye on the other player. Now, Karina, can you help me demonstrate this? All right, we're going to imagine that you're a gambler and you're going to Las Vegas to play blackjack. And Eric here, Eric is the dealer. Now, Eric, if you're going to play the dealer, you need a deck of cards. Did you bring one with you? Oh, I was worried about that. Oh, hold on. We're in luck. I just happen to have one with me. Now, Eric, I'd like you to just shuffle the cards as you would if you were a Las Vegas gambler.
All right.
Now, Karina, as you know, in blackjack, the dealer will start you out with 2 cards, and the object is to get as close as possible to 21 points without going over. Now, let me give you an example. If Eric were to deal you the 2 black aces, that would be a great start. In fact, it would be a terrific start because the 2 black aces give you 2 big advantages. First of all, you can count the aces as 1 point or 11 points, so you have more chances to get to 21 points. Also, you can split the 2 black aces into 2 hands and potentially get 2 blackjacks. Of course, if Eric here were dealing, he would bury those black aces into the middle of the deck, and he'd give them a fancy Las Vegas shuffle, something like this. So the chances of you getting either of those black aces would be very remote, unless you're lucky. Unless you're lucky. Now, if you're lucky, the first card he deals you will be a black ace. Let's just see. What do you know? You are lucky.
I'm so lucky.
Now, if you're really lucky, it doesn't matter how much Eric shuffles the cards. I mean, he can shuffle them all night. But the second card he deals you will also be a black ace. Let's see how you do here. There you go, 2 in a row.
Wow.
Now, if you get the 2 black aces, then Eric has got to get the 2 red aces just to stay even. And this is where the cheating comes in. Because to get those 2 red aces, he's got to deal them from somewhere into the middle of the deck. Let me see if I can demonstrate that, Eric. Now, would it surprise you if those turn out to be the 2 red aces?
Yeah.
It would surprise me too. I mean, if I got 2 red aces out of the middle of a shuffled deck. Of course, what would really be surprising is if they were the black aces.
Wow.
Because that means Karina here must have done the old Oakland switch. Go ahead, Karina. Show them what you did. Hold them up there so everybody can see.
2.
And that's why I always say you should keep one eye on the other player. Now, if you're playing poker, it's not the same. Because in poker, it's not enough just to get the 2 red aces or just to get the 2 black aces. No, in poker, you want to get all 4. Because in poker, the aces are among the most valuable cards. Of course, in a regular game, the aces are going to be scattered among the other cards, particularly if the deck is well shuffled. In fact, there's only 2 ways you can be sure to get all 4 aces in a hand of poker. Do you know the 2 ways, Karina?
No.
How about you, Eric? Do you know the 2 ways? Well, one way, of course, is you just look through the deck until you find them.
Sure.
But the other way is to slap the deck. Now watch the way I slap the 10 of spades. Just give it a slap like, there we go. And there's the ace of hearts. Now, Karina, people ask me, why do you slap the deck? Well, this startles the aces and causes them to jump to the top. Would you like to try it, Eric?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to give you about half the deck. There you go. And I want you to just slap that 3 of spades.
Okay.
And you should get You should have gotten the ace of spades. Watch the way I slap this red ace, just like that, and there the ace of spades arrives. You know what, Eric? I have an idea. Why don't you try it with my half? It might work better.
All right.
So just slap that ace of spades right in the middle, and you should get the ace of diamonds.
Right.
Huh, you're having trouble there. Watch how I slapped the three of spades. Right there we go, and there's the ace of diamonds. You know what? I have another idea. When you're first starting out, it's easier to slap them on the back, okay? So I want you to hold out your hand like a little table, and I'll give you a card like the three of diamonds, okay?
Okay.
And then I want you to just slap it right in the middle, but on the back. Go ahead.
All right.
Wow. Now, would you turn it up? He got it the first time. What do you think of that? Karina, would you like to give it a try? We'll just place the cards back in the middle. Now, you saw the way Eric slapped the deck, didn't you?
I did.
Okay, now if you slap it hard enough, you can get all four aces to come to the top. So go ahead, give it a good slap. Oh, wait a minute. You slapped it too hard. When you slap it that hard, they jump into my mouth. Hold on. I'm sorry. That was my fault. I should have warned you about that. I should have warned her. Now, ladies and gentlemen, in the old days, the gamblers used to have a nickname for the aces. They called them the bullets because they're kind of shaped like bullets. Also, in the old days, the magicians performed a bullet-catching trick. This is where the magician would stand on the stage, he'd point his pistol at his assistant, he'd fire the pistol, and she would catch the bullet in her bare hands. In fact, sometimes she'd even catch it between her teeth. Now, unfortunately, the trick didn't always work, and they had trouble recruiting new assistants, so it kind of died out. But I was thinking tonight, we could revive the bullet-catching trick using these paper bullets. Now, in order to do this, we need a brave assistant. Perhaps our cameraman would volunteer. Ryan, would you be willing?
Me?
We'll take that as a yes.
Okay.
Now, Ryan, in order to ensure your safety, I'm going to ask you to select a lucky card, all right? So, as I run my fingers along the cards, you just tell me when to stop.
And stop.
Right here? Okay. This card will be your lucky card. As long as you remember this card, nothing can happen to you. All right? And to help you remember it, I'll show it to your friends here. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll now bend the deck into the shape of a gun. And Karina, will you select the bullet we use?
I love this
okay.
one.
This is a good choice. This is the most high caliber of the four bullets. So we'll load it into the gun. And on the count of three, Ryan, I'm going to fire the gun. The bullet will fly out, and you'll catch it with your bare hand. Or between your teeth, if you prefer. All right? Okay, on the count of three. 1, 2. Hold on. Ryan, have you ever done this before?
No.
All right, well, don't worry, because our homeowner's insurance will cover you even if the lucky card doesn't protect you. All right? Okay, on the count of three. 1, 2, hold on, I just realized. This trick would be even better if, as the bullet flies out, it changes to your lucky card and then you catch it. All right? So what was your lucky card?
It was the Queen of Diamonds.
The Queen of Diamonds. He really picked the Queen of Diamonds?
Mm-hmm.
It was the Queen of Diamonds?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I've never done it with the Queen of Diamonds before, but we'll try it tonight. 1, 2, 3. And there it is, a perfect catch. Toss it on the table, and it is Ryan's lucky card. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, Eric. Thank you, Karina. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much.